Hey guys, you join me here on Snow86 and we are back on Farming Simulator. So, I had done a little bit of a beginning to this episode, but turned out I was not recording game audio. So on that bombshell, what we attempted to do, where we fed our animals, we got that over and done with. 2 bales of hay went in, and we then went to plant soybeans and discovered our seeder that we currently have does not sow beans. So sure, in FS22 they did, but we do not have that luxury today. So we are swinging in here. Actually, I think that is the place. So we're going to just duck in here somewhere. Now there should be a bale sell point around here somewhere. Where is the bale sell point? Possibly here. Not 100% sure, but we're just going to load up into this one. Actually, I think it could be the next one over. That looks, yep, it is the next one over. So we're going to drive on. I do have head tracking enabled now as well, guys. So when we are driving around, that should all sell there pretty handy. There we go, up to 31,000. So on internal cam, we will be running now with head tracking as well, guys. So it'll just make it a bit more interesting. But we'll get back to the farm now. Sold all our silage bales. So we've had to let a few days elapse. So yeah, we have the issue where we cannot plant soybeans, which is where we cannot sow soybeans. I suppose we can plant them with a planter, but we cannot use a seeder. So it's a little bit annoying. I'm sure in previous previous versions we had that ability, so it's something I overlooked. I just took it for granted, and yeah, that's after kind of biting me in the backside there. So we're just going to zoom down here now, back to the farm, throw off the bale trailer, hook up our grain trailer, and yeah, we're going to fill it full of soybeans and track away to the highest sell point again. This is a big effort just to get a planter on the farm. We've done a little bit of a wangle as well with some equipment, so you'll see that soon enough. I won't spoil it, but we made about, I think about maybe 7,000 profit on selling a few bits, and we were able to pick them up through a used market deal, better than, well, cheaper than what we currently had. So we've gone that route. So let me just disconnect our bale trailer. We're off, and we'll go full circle here. We're looking for our camp or cramp trailer, however you pronounce it. So we'll look back over my shoulder. So we want to be somewhere there, a little bit more. There we go. Can I fill? I cannot fill now, so I need to drive forward a little bit. Somewhere there maybe. Cycle through. We have 14,000 litres of soybeans, not a whole pile, while that's filling. We are going to go to here, and we are going to go soybeans is here. Best price is the train station, Goldcrest Valley. So we need to find that next. It says there, but I question, is it actually there, or is it? Let's rent a train. Green Silo West warehouse. Train runs all the way down here. Green Elevator Museum. Goldcrest Valley. So if I tag this, and realistically we do need the best price because we are struggling. So where is, after highlighting, it's all the way over there. Now I question, is that actually a sell point? So I'm going to go check that out, guys. I'll see if it is a sell point, and I will be back but we are selling these soybeans today. So according to, I don't know how that train thing works. I had a quick look around, couldn't see a sell point for the life of me. So what we are going to do instead, guys, is quite simply head to the grain barge, which is just down here around the corner. Has not a bad sell price. It's about maybe $50 or $60 less than what we could get, but it will be enough, should be enough to enable us to get our planter. Once we get our planter, we can get straight out in the field, start hitting those soybeans, get them into the ground as fast as we can, because once we get them into the ground as fast as we can, that will enable us, I think I'm going the wrong way here on this, but anyway, yeah, if we get them into the ground quicker, we'll be able to get them out and get them harvested, and then at least next year going forward we should be in a good old place. I am 90% sure this is my sell point, so I'm just going to whip in here, and somewhere along here, oh there we go, dump soybeans. Nope, we are selling, thank God. We're up over 45. There we go. So we made 22,000, guys. Not the ultimate that we could have made, but still made it. I'm going to try and track back this way. Oh, not going to happen. Try again. This time we're through. So we're going to track back down this way. I will jump external for a while just so nobody gets motion sickness, as we are adjusting to the onboard camera. Now I should be able to swing up here and get back out onto the main road. Here we go. So with all this is said and done, we'll have a planter, and we should have about maybe 8,000 or 9,000 spare in cash, so that's not too bad, because we actually need to buy a little bit of liquid fertilizer anyway, so because we'll have to spray our grass field and we'll have to spray our soybeans. I think I have enough seed left over from seeding already. I won't say the disappointing part of this, but the part that I kind of found a little bit interesting was our yield, our income from silage wasn't as well. I thought it'd be a little bit higher. We made 16 or 17,000 for selling those silage bales. Thought we'd make a little bit more. So no, still good money, don't get me wrong. For a relatively cheap, probably cropping and stuff. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it probably made good money. We can't complain too much. We probably have a couple of rice pallets that we could sell as well, but again, they're not worth a whole pile, so not overly pushed. So yeah, we are, I think we're back on track now, guys, for the goings of today, and we will also now carry a planter through the farm, so that will open our crop types up. We can move away a little bit from the cereal grain crops, and we could head for some sunflowers, some corn. Obviously that would enable us, or we'd have to buy a header, but that's about 19,000, so I think a good year's harvest here would see us well in the positive for that. So yeah, interesting times ahead on the farm, guys, interesting times. So we are going to pick up our planter now that we have to, and it will be the cheapest one we can get, which I think is about 45,000. 4.5 meter working weight, but that'll suit us. So we're just going to abandon the tractor here a second. Nothing in the sales. We were hoping something would come in the sales. Didn't happen. Oh, it's 49,000. Oh, geez. So yeah, we don't have much choice in this matter, guys. We want it, so we're going to buy. I guarantee you, in a week or in-game day, whatever you want to call it, I bet there will be a planter on the market, and we'll probably... Oh, look at that, we can also use solid fertilizer. So unfortunately we're not going to do that now though, because it's purely seeding I want to be in. We will continue to use liquid spray as we go, and my money now isn't looking that strong anymore. As I say, I think we have about maybe 3,000 to spend there on a tank of liquid fertilizer. So yeah, this is going to set us back a little bit on our plans, but at least we can still get soybeans in. They will be a good selling cash crop. You can see we got 14,000 litres out of that field before. Sold for 22,000, should have been 31 or 30 odd anyway. So with a bit of luck, the harvest coming up, we'll do a better job. The next real big implement purchase we really need is a roller of some description. So that will happen after this year's harvest. But as I say, we'll crack on, see what we can do. Jump into the yard here, and yeah, it's all go. So now I'm going to try and do something just a little bit cheaty if I can. Can I connect the front of the tractor to this? I can. Reason being, I want to push that forward, and I want to go I and pull it forward again. So that'll do. Disconnect. It's a little bit cheaty, but it's a good way of me getting my seed out of my things, so I can now fill this bad boy up. And do I have to be out and in, and why can't I get back into my tractor? What have I done? Oh, I'm still on flight mode. Well, that's okay. We can change that. That was from me checking out earlier. So if I go back in here, there we go. And we're full of seed. So we're going to drive away forward. We're going to select what we want. Sunflowers. Soybeans. Don't know, does this thing need to unfold? It sure does. So we're probably seeding our soybeans here a couple of days later than what we would have originally wanted to. But hey-oh, it is what it is. And we'll get into this field, set up our automatic steering. Hold that. Steering assist. We'll do 2 headlands. That seems pretty good to me. So we're there. So enable that, enable seeder. We're not selecting seeder. There we go. We're going to enable that and lowering. And there you have it, guys. We are seeding soybeans. So it took a bit of time, but we figured it out, and away we go. So we'll jump in cab, and we could probably remove that for a little bit. Look behind us. Things are working away well. I'm pretty happy with that. So you can let me know as well, guys, what you think. Is the head tracking a better job or a worse job? It'll probably pick up my head twisting and turning in different directions as I'm looking around here, but I don't know, is that a good or bad thing? Probably going to skip a row there, see how we get on. But yeah, we are doing a thing, so I can now afford to definitely drop a gear, probably drop a cog. It's probably better. You let me know. Yeah, so yeah, see how it goes. If you enjoy this, me looking around, being able to twist, I've done it because I thought it might be better for definitely might be better for when we are hooking up trailers and different bits and pieces. So we'll go back here and we'll fill in this one. And yeah, hopefully this will be another 30,000 pound yield, and for next year then the barley field will be converted into a soybean field. So we'll convert all this into one big soybean field, and the goal there will be to increase profits again. So we should probably look also into a tank for the front of this, because as you can clearly see, these seeders or planters even hold very little product, so might be worth at some stage looking into a tank on the front. But yeah, we won't be too concerned at the moment. We're fairly happy now if I can get this harvested. We have a little bit of seed left over, so we're not too. I think we should have enough seed to get this done. And again, then going into next year, we can buy a bulk of seed and we can get some more liquid fertilizer and stuff once we start get to harvest. Yeah, once we get to a harvest, or to a, probably more realistically will be the next time will be another bale cutting session, and that's where we'll be. So just going to mosey along, get all this done, and drop into the thing again, and away we go. So this is our 5th pass. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, this is number 5. So we've taken 4 or 20% out of 4 passes, and these are the longer passes. So hopefully as we get around, we'll be taking less and less each time. And I can see us having to refill at some stage. But yeah, a little bit of a mismatched mission here today. Didn't expect us to get caught so badly on the seeder, so put a little bit of panic into us. But we're cracking on now again. I don't know what I did there, but I hit the wrong button. Many apologies. Just got an attack of coughing there. But yeah, on the plus side, there is a lot of, well, not a lot, but Camsdale is probably the biggest talked about modded map on the way. It's getting the most amount of love, and rightly so. It's a fantastic map, so that should be along, I'd imagine, in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, really looking forward to that. And once people start porting in a couple of older maps as well, it'll be interesting. It just gives us a bit of variety while they work on the newer stuff, because obviously the newer maps will take a lot longer. So and saying that, there's probably still a bit of work importing things over, so Joe, patience is a virtue, but really looking forward to Camsdale coming. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some bit of news on some sort of precision farming. I really hope so anyway, because I think if they don't do it, it's just a letdown. I'll be let down anyway, personally. So hopefully somebody can pick it up and carry the torch on. The guys who do Maize Plus and all that good stuff, and the Terra Life mods for 22, that hopefully port across, and some features might be added in. If there's no talk of precision farming, I've no doubts them boys will jump on it and take the game to a whole new level. So looking forward to that as well. But yeah, that's me hoping that Terra Life is coming. I assume it will. I played a little bit on FS25. It's a fair learning curve. There's a good chunk of information in it that you kind of have to pick up. But again, you will pick these things up by playing it and experimenting and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. So hopefully that will come. And yeah, until that, we'll just keep plugging along here on Riverbend and see, I think we're going to make good money. Judging off that panic sale that I just did there, I was able to raise the bones of 50,000. Now obviously the equipment we bought will decrease the value faster because obviously it's a used bit of equipment. So there's a couple of things that I have to work out from, but I think going forward we should be in a position where we don't need to be panic buying as much as probably did there. For some odd reason the hail damage is still... do you have to work the hail damage? Let me get up here. I think you will. So if you get hail damage or hurricane damage on your field, you might have to run the cultivator over it again. I was not aware of that, so this field could be a little bit patchy. But we won't worry too much about it for now. We're just going to crack on, get the soybeans in, and as I say, we will hopefully function or work that out better going forward. At least we know then when we get our hurricane events that we can then attack the field afterwards. So there'll be a few probably patches here and there. I think there was one or two in this field, and there was definitely a couple obviously in the other fields. So yeah, just have to be aware of that. Interesting. I thought the seeder now would have converted that. Now maybe a direct seeder would, and the fact that this is not a direct seeder was possibly half my battle lost there with that. But I think it was only one spot anyway. How do I find out? Oh no, it's not. There'll be a few spots in this field. One coming up here now again. But yeah, we're just going to crack on, guys. We're just going to keep seeding. We got to get it done, because before you know it, we'll be mowing grass again, and then we'll be straight into harvest of barley and canola. So yeah, lots and lots and lots to do. So we're going to press on here. I think I've rambled on long enough. There was a little bit of panic at the start of this, guys, but I think it's all after working out. We've picked up another new bit of gear. We've sold all our crops for a tiny loss, more than we probably would have wanted to. And yeah, going forward we'll try and not have those panicky moments, but at least now we know if we're going doing soybeans, we need a planter. So guys, until next time, I've been Snow86. As always, thank you very much to everybody who's watching along and leaving likes and comments and subscribing. Really does mean a lot. And if you enjoy what you're seeing, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like or a comment. All interaction is appreciated. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all again. Take care.